I'm Jessica Craig.
Jessica Craig. I see Craig Studios here.
Yeah.
Craig Studios. Okay. This looks very dark.
Yes, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I'm quite a jovial person and quite a happy person, but I do like monotone emotions,
Okay.
and or like interpersonal, self-reflective emotions.
Okay.
So often my pieces, even though this one's white and monochromatic, it still can be very monotone and kind of like more deeper emotions.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I know. I love this. This is one of my favorite pieces.
Let me try to analyze a little, because I love playing the pretend psychologist or psychiatrist. Is it a couple? Is it an interracial couple?
What do you think you see?
Maybe a Hispanic man and maybe an African American woman, or whatever the politically correct term is for this beautiful lady. I don't know what this is. They are, to me, at a very pivotal time in the relationship. Maybe the world has caused them a lot of pain that they haven't been able to process. No, I think you're very much onto it. Sometimes I always love to hear like your side view, because once I tell you, that it begins to shape your perception, which is nicer to actually hear yours first. But definitely the piece is called Loss. And so it's supposed to represent like perhaps this silhouette figure in the background is someone that's been lost, whether it's passing, whether it's been a relationship or a change in family dynamics. And then these two are, even though they seem they're on the same time levels, the way that they're positioned is it's meant to represent different timelines. Okay.
But they're still processing the loss, as well as there's a relationship dynamic that isn't quite overt.
Okay.
But there's a relationship between them, and that relationship is kind of, maybe it's grown apart or distant, or there's tension.
Okay.
And it comes down to like this loss. So I think you actually pretty much you're getting very close to like what drove me to it.
Yes. What did drive you? What was the event? You saw this happen in somebody's life, or on the news, or came to your mind, or what inspired this piece?
I think a lot of my pieces, there's usually an emotional undertone or an experience that's going on, and within that, whether it's someone working in an office that's exhausted, or like the guy in the suit with no face, it's like I usually am quite drawn to moments where we pause and we're within ourselves. The rest of the world around us kind of stops, and we're lost within our own thoughts and emotions. And loss, I think we all experience it. It's something that we'll all experience at one point or another in different forms. And then it allows the space for us to actually be within ourselves. So I love trying to capture that, whether it's in the form of a loss or someone exhausted from their job at the end of the day, and that's kind of what draws me to that.
What is it about your work that you hope happens, besides, I assume, people buying your paintings?
Making a living, besides making a living, right? I think usually what I love the most is seeing someone walk in and they pause, and the painting, it speaks to them, and they have an emotional experience with it. And so for me, sometimes what I love the most is when someone stops, kind of like what you did, and you actually engage in the painting. And the painting isn't, everything's not polished and perfectly fit together, that there's stories right there, but it actually, the audience itself is having an engagement with it in its own story. So that's kind of what I hope mostly to come from it.
Jessica?
Yeah, Jessica.
This is Jessica, a new friend, a great artist, and you should really check out her social media.
Yes, thank you.
Which is?
jcraig.va for Instagram.
I'll find it, and I'll copy you, tag you, and I'll put it in the video.
Definitely. But thanks for taking a minute to chat with me.
You betcha. All the best. I wish you much good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Janine.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Do you mind being on camera?
What is this, live stream?
No, it's going to be a YouTube.
YouTube?
Little spots of different artists and Tamara, the musician.
I would love to paint you.
For the musician.
You want to paint me?
Yeah, I will draw you. Look
Ad-
over, yeah.
Advisor Danny. You can find me
Advisor.
all social media,
Wow.
and we'll schedule a time and I'll come do it. I'm maybe $25,000
Wow.
or free.
Okay.
Which price do you like?
The free? I don't get your painting. I just love your complex.
If I could see you once again, if I could hold your hands again, I will never let go, 'cause so I touch my soul like you. Like you.
Do I keep my clothes on or do?
Yes, you will keep your clothes on. Yes. I do nudes. I don't mind.
You know,
what I'm asking.
Whatever pops in my mind, for better or worse. What's your
I
name?
do nude, Dahlia.
Dahlia, nice to
Yeah,
meet you.
nice to
Tell
meet
me
you,
what
sir.
you were going to say. What?
But I do nudes. I don't mind.
Okay.
I love the but like when I ask someone to draw, that would be so weird to ask for nudes.
Where are you originally from?
I'm Egyptian.
Egyptian. I've been in Alexandria.
Oh, interesting.
A wonderful time there
Yes.
with dear friends Shadi Tawfiq.
Shadi Tawfiq.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's a good friend.
I don't know him, but like.
No,
I'm
maybe
sure,
you'll
yeah,
meet him
yeah.
sometime driving along towards the Citadel.
Yeah.
And with two vehicles, and his father has the lights off in his car, small cars. And I turned to him and I said, "Why?"
Yeah.
He said, "I don't have my license with me."
Oh, easy.
So somehow,
Yeah.
if the lights are off, they won't stop me.
See you.
What? Thank God that was all time because now they are like on the spot.
Bing,
No
bada, boom.
seat belts, like stop, have money.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
What's the?
She's so good. Her drawings are beautiful.
What's the? Tell me, what's your inspiration and when you became an artist? What was it that precipitated? What caused you to say, "I'm an artist. I'm going to do"?
It's very interesting because I never thought of myself as an artist. Yeah, I never thought of myself as an artist. So
You never thought you were an artist until.
until actually people start to be interested in what I'm doing. Like I always thought I know how to draw and I will draw and I draw the things I like. But I never said to myself I'm an artist because I studied academically the fine arts.
Okay.
And when you study academic, your bar is very high.
Okay.
And I never felt that I reached the bar I wanted to do
Okay.
or to be in. And then I'm looking around, and when you do things, but your mind chooses something else to admire. And whenever I admire something, I admire the artists who have envisioned like a specific world, like they create things. When I set to do something, it's always going to be a subject, a style, like a study of something, and I lose myself there, and I don't have any time to, bring something from the inside in. That's what I thought, and then I realized that whenever I do a subject, people always tell me that I bring something into the portrait, and that's when I started to realize I actually was wrong, and that's what is the difference between artists. Like when four of us will do the same model, and four of us will create different model, different person.
Right.
The person in
You
the
will
model.
recognize
Completely
it's the same person, but it will be seen differently.
Yeah. So I remember this man here. He's not a professional model. He's actually an art student, and he was sitting for us because the model didn't show up. So all of us draw him, and I draw him, and he came to me and is like, "You realize that you made me look like a knight." And I looked at him and is like, "You made me look so noble." And I looked at him and is like, "I honestly, that's how I see you. You don't see yourself this way." He's like, I love seeing myself in your drawing.
Wow.
And that's when I started. So that's the moment you are asking for. And
When he filled in for the guy that didn't show up,
Yeah, and it's
and
yeah.
when he said, "I like what you did
Good
with
for
me,"
exactly, because maybe I don't know. It is
Very-
just that's how what I, you know, the wrong impression I always had in my life. Forget it. I'm just not going to be an artist, because all the artists that I admire, they created their own world, right? They created something that, and I look at this person and I see this is this is that, this is this, because of the unique world that they bring from the inside. I didn't have that, but I guess all I have is just the emotions that I will put in a sketch.
What a beautiful story of how you came to be here. So you're going to have a very bright future.
Oh, thank you. My 52. Yes, I will.
You're going to have an incredible.
Can't you tell? Look at her work.
Yeah.
Like, there's something really, especially, she just showed me these portraits today, and you can see in the eyes.
They were
and
in the
way
storage,
she drew
yeah.
them. There's something that she picked up on in her personality.
I just love people. I have to say, I love people. I just
You should
love
let her draw.
You're honest.
I'm honest. Yes.
So, okay.
No right, no wrong. Everyone exists.